Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. It's so good to be back with all of you. Today we're diving into a fascinating topic, how to reduce attention, wait, and then see the amazing results. It's like letting a bread dough rise. Sometimes you gotta just step away from the bowl. Make sure to stick around till the end for some surprising insights. Chapter 1. Distraction, everywhere a distraction. Okay. Let's be honest, living in this day and age, it's like we're all starring in our own personal circus acts of distraction. It's almost as if we're constantly performing a juggling act, trying to keep all the balls in the air without dropping any. We've got phones buzzing, notifications popping up, emails dinging. It's a symphony of beeps and boops, each sound demanding our immediate attention, pulling us away from whatever we were focused on. And don't even get me started on the endless scroll of social media. It's designed to keep us hooked, with one post leading to another, and before you know it, hours have flown by. It's enough to make your head spin. The constant influx of information can be overwhelming, leaving us feeling frazzled and unable to concentrate. We're constantly bombarded with information, and it's exhausting. Our brains are on overdrive, trying to process everything at once. It's like trying to have a conversation at one of those fancy Hollywood parties. Everyone's talking, but nobody's listening. The noise is deafening, and meaningful connections are hard to come by. You know what I'm talking about, right? We've all been there, nodding along while our minds are elsewhere. You're trying to have a meaningful conversation with your partner, and your phone's just sitting there practically begging you to pick it up. It's a constant battle for attention. Or maybe you're trying to enjoy a quiet moment to yourself, but your mind is racing with a million to-dos. It's hard to find peace when your brain won't stop buzzing. It's like our brains have become allergic to peace and quiet. We crave stillness, but it feels almost impossible to achieve. But here's the thing. All these distractions are taking a toll on us. They're draining our energy and making it difficult to stay focused. They're making it harder to focus, to connect with others, and to be present in our own lives. We're missing out on the moments that truly matter. It's like we're living in a constant state of what's next, instead of appreciating the right now. We're always looking ahead, never fully experiencing the present. So, what can we do about it? How can we reclaim our focus and our peace of mind? Well, the first step is to become aware of our distractions. We need to identify what's pulling us away from the things that truly matter. What are the things that constantly pull your attention away from what really matters? Is it your phone, social media, that never-ending to-do list? Recognizing these distractions is crucial. Once you know what your distractions are, you can start to reduce them. Small steps can lead to big changes. Now, I'm not saying you need to go live in a cave and ditch all technology, but finding moments of disconnect can be incredibly refreshing. But even small changes can make a big difference. Setting boundaries with our devices can help us regain control. Like try putting your phone away during meals or designating certain times of day as tech-free zones. These small habits can help us reconnect with ourselves and others. Remember, it's all about finding a balance. By being mindful of our distractions, we can create a more focused, peaceful, and fulfilling life. Chapter 2. Good things come to those who wait and don't check their phones every 5 seconds. Okay, let's talk about patience, because let's be honest, it's not exactly a virtue that comes naturally to most of us, is it? We live in a world of instant gratification. We want everything now. And if we don't get it immediately, well, let's just say we've all seen those toddler meltdown videos on the internet. But here's the thing. Sometimes, the best things in life take time. Like, remember when you were a kid and you planted a seed and you'd check on it every 5 minutes, convinced it would sprout overnight? It doesn't quite work that way, does it? Relationships are kind of like that too. They need time to grow, to deepen, to blossom. But it's easy to get impatient, especially when we're constantly bombarded with images of perfect relationships on social media. We start to wonder why our own relationships aren't as picture perfect, why we're not constantly showered with grand romantic gestures. But here's the secret. Real life isn't a rom-com montage set to a catchy pop song. Real life is about the everyday moments, the little things, the ups and downs that make up a relationship. It's about learning to be patient with each other, to give each other grace, and to understand that good things take time. Chapter 3, Real Life Patience. It's not just about relationships, people. Okay, so we've talked about patience in relationships, but the truth is, patience is like a good pair of comfortable shoes. It's essential for every aspect of life. Whether you're dealing with work, personal goals, or even hobbies, patience plays a crucial role. Think about it. How often do we find ourselves rushing through tasks, only to make mistakes and end up taking even longer to fix them? How many times have you been stuck in traffic, fuming and fretting, only to realize later that you wasted all that energy getting worked up over something you had absolutely no control over? Been there, done that, got the road rage t-shirt. And let's not forget the toll it takes on our mental and physical health. Or how about this one? Ever found yourself getting impatient with a slow internet connection or a computer that just won't cooperate? You're waiting in line at the grocery store, and the person in front of you seems to have brought their entire extended family for a shopping spree, and they're paying with nickels and dimes. It's enough to make you want to scream, right? But here's the kicker. Losing your cool doesn't speed up the process. But here's the thing. Getting impatient in those situations doesn't actually change anything. It just makes you feel worse. It just makes you stressed out and miserable. And who wants to live like that? Now, I'm not saying you have to become a Zen master who never gets flustered. That's unrealistic for most of us. Trust me, I've had my fair share of impatient moments. We all have. Like that time I tried to assemble IKEA furniture. Let's just say it wasn't pretty. Instructions can be so confusing, but learning to cultivate patience, even in small doses, can make a world of difference. It's a skill that can be developed over time. It's about finding that inner calm, that ability to say, okay, this is happening, I can't control it, so I'm just going to breathe and ride it out. It's a mindset shift. And the more you practice patience, the easier it becomes. It's like building a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. Chapter 4, Patience Toolkit, Tips and Tricks from yours truly. Alright, so by now, I hope you're convinced that patience is pretty darn important. But you might be wondering, Ellen, how do I actually become more patient? Well, you're in luck because today I'm going to share some of my favorite strategies to help you cultivate this essential virtue. Don't worry, I got you covered. Think of me as your fairy godmother of patience, here to sprinkle some practical tips and tricks your way. These are simple, yet effective methods that you can start using right away. First, breathe. I know, it sounds so simple, but trust me, it works. Deep breathing can help you calm your mind and body, making it easier to handle stressful situations. When you feel yourself getting impatient, take a few deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. This simple act can help you regain control and keep your cool. It's like hitting the reset button on your brain. You'll be amazed at how much a few deep breaths can change your perspective. Next, try a little perspective check. This involves stepping back and looking at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, is this really worth getting upset over? Will it matter a year from now? A month from now? Often the answer is no, and this realization can help you stay calm. Sometimes just shifting your perspective can help you realize that the situation isn't as dire as it seems. It's a powerful tool to keep things in check. Another great tip is to practice gratitude. This can be a game changer in how you handle impatience. When you're feeling impatient, take a moment to focus on things you're grateful for. It shifts your mindset from frustration to appreciation. It could be something as simple as a sunny day, a delicious cup of coffee, or the fact that you're not a contestant on a reality show where you have to eat bugs. Gratitude can lighten your mood instantly. And speaking of distractions, remember what we talked about earlier? Minimizing distractions can significantly boost your patience levels. Reducing distractions can actually make you more patient. When you're not constantly bombarded by notifications and information, you're better able to focus on the present moment and be more tolerant of delays or setbacks. When you're fully engaged in what you're doing, it's easier to stay patient and not get frustrated by interruptions. Here's another fun one. Try counting. It's a simple yet effective way to manage impatience. Yes, counting. It sounds silly, but it can actually help to distract your mind and calm you down. Count to 10, 20, or even 100 if you need to. It gives your brain a moment to pause and reset. Chapter 5. The rewards of patience, and they're better than a prize at the bottom of a cereal box. So, we've talked about the importance of patience, the challenges of impatience, and some practical tips for cultivating more patience in our lives. But what about the payoff? What's in it for us when we embrace the art of waiting gracefully? Well, let me tell you, the rewards are pretty darn amazing. First and foremost, patience is a stress buster extraordinaire. Think about it. When you're patient, you're less likely to get riled up over every little thing. You're able to roll with the punches and maintain your cool, even when things don't go according to plan. And that, my friends, is a one-way ticket to a calmer, more peaceful you. But it's not just about stress reduction. Patience can actually strengthen your relationships. When you're patient with your loved ones, you're showing them understanding, compassion, and respect. You're saying, I see you, I hear you, and I'm willing to give you the time and space you need. And that kind of patience can work wonders for creating a more loving and harmonious connection. And don't even get me started on the benefits of patience in your career. In a world that often glorifies instant gratification and quick fixes, patience is a superpower. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hey, while you're in the commenting mood, let us know in the comments how you plan to reduce attention and wait for better results. See you in the next video.